It was our 1-year karaoke party.
I think we were at the bar. We're here. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I was like, is somebody doing Straight Up? I fucking love this bitch.
And there I am singing Straight Up.
Like, dressed as Cher from Clueless.
Yes, and I did that for you knowing you're obsessed with Clueless.
Yes, I am.
So why wouldn't you be?
Yes.
That was so great. We were like, she's the one.
She's the real MVP.
She's the real MVP.
Oh my God, you guys, thanks.
1, 2, 3.
Stand up, girl.
Not break the microphone.
Hey, what's up? I'm MJ.
And I'm Bree.
And we're just a couple of Vegas girls.
Living the not so Vegas life.
Yeah, but we're not regular Vegas girls.
We're cool Vegas girls. Kinda.
And this is the Keeping It Casual podcast.
Where we talk about everything and nothing all at once. Let's do it.
I like when you sang it out.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I love that stupid movie.
All right, guys.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Welcome to the Spiral Show. I feel like it's going to happen. And I've been watching Jersey Shore. Sorry.
Hashtag welcome to the shit show.
Stupid words will get inserted in my conversation.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to talk Jersey Shore at a different time.
I can't be more excited to like be collabing right now. To
Yes.
collab, guys, with this lovely Vegas babe. Please introduce yourself. Just go. Just go.
Oh my God, you guys, I'm the lucky one.
No.
I'm here with you bodacious babes. So
I like
I'm
it.
Ashley Hoover Baker, and this is the On This Day Entertainment podcast. But this is also my
The
friend.
Keeping It Casual podcast.
Hello, I'm MJ.
I'm Bree.
And we like to talk sex positive.
Yes, we're a sex positive relationship and advice podcast with a little bit of comedy mixed
That's
into
right.
there.
And we love pop culture, and we are
Yes.
all about all this day.
Well, sometimes like MJ and
All
I
the
will
cool
just
stuff,
get
yeah.
on the mic and just be like, what have you been watching this week? And just fucking
Yes.
do
Yeah.
20 minutes on
Oh
like
my
TV
God,
shows
yeah.
we've been
I
watching.
did a hardcore binge the last few days on 13 Reasons Why.
Okay, I
Like,
can't get into this season.
I can't
really.
even. I think you have to be in a moment.
Well, no, but I also think it's because it's not Clay narrating this season. It's the other girl.
yeah.
it's like, who are you? I don't care about you.
Like, when did you get to this school?
Exactly.
You didn't earn your
It's an
dues.
interesting perspective, but I'm such a Clay fan. Like, I love that young
has a
man. I think
band.
he's great.
He has a band.
He
Are
does
you
have a
kidding
band.
me?
Dylan Minnette has a band.
Yes.
But you know what?
What are they called? The whoa.
That's the
don't
hottest
know.
thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's the Where's my phone? Keep going.
Well, I read the 13 Reasons Why book. That's why. Yeah, I read the book when I was, because it's a young adult novel. When I was a younger adult, I read the book. I was very into that type of books at the time, like Perks of Being a Wallflower. Had to read all
Love
those.
them.
But when I saw that they casted Dylan Minnette as Clay for 13 Reasons Why, it was so perfect because that's who I pictured in the book,
Wallows.
pretty much. The Wallows.
Yeah, they
That's
were
what
at
it
Life is Beautiful last
Yes,
year. Okay,
yes, they
okay.
were.
Oh,
Wallace, he has a band, yeah.
Interesting. That is so
Singer.
cool.
That makes him
I think
hotter,
he's
right?
So hot already.
He has
And
a
I love
mysterious,
his
but he's very
tiny-
young, so I'm like,
He's young,
hot,
and he's
but I
like
can't.
so-
Should I? I don't know.
He's
You could.
little.
He's I know he's so
20-something?
skinny.
He's
But
Well, what about his tiny little man
He's
chest?
22, guys. It's okay, ladies.
Oh my God, yeah. So I'm not
Yes.
usually into skinny guys like that,
No,
but
me
like
neither.
his width, like he's probably like maybe like 24 inches around like his chest, and he's got the tiniest little adorable man nipples, and I love it. I just think he's the cutest, most charming man.
His demeanor is very like, you're like, he would never cheat on me. Like,
He
would be like
wouldn't.
the good guy.
he
like,
would be so loyal to
He's
me.
got that vibe of like,
He's gonna
like,
obsess
I
over
trust
me
him.
in the perfect amount.
Yeah.
like, in the perfect
Exactly. You're like,
percentage,
he will go down on me as much as I want him to.
Yeah, if I tell him to, like, yeah, he will. Like,
And
if
you'd be like, I
ask
just don't really
nicely.
feel like having sex tonight or blowing you. Just go down on me. And he'd be like, I'll do it for
Oh,
you.
or he's just
yes.
that guy that's like looks at you, he's like, what's going on with the very concerned eyebrows.
Yeah,
a
you're like,
lab.
you've just had a bad day at work. The kids shit all over the house.
Yeah.
And he's like, babe, what's
Yeah.
wrong?
What's
And you're
going
like,
on?
But
You're
then
like,
he hands you like a pint of Ben and Jerry's. And
Yes.
you're like, oh my God, you really are the perfect man.
Yes.
Like you've just satisfied me in all the ways possible.
is that
Clay.
your love language? What's your love language?
Yes.
I'm just gonna jump right in there. We got to get to know Ashley.
Yes.
For the keepers,
Oh
the
my
keepers
God.
need to get
The
to know.
keepers, and you have the fanny pack.
And then the fanny packers are going to get to know you guys.
Yes.
Oh man,
We are
so
just
excited.
cross-pollinating
Yeah.
right here.
I love it.
Okay, well, before we get into questions, I think we have a
All
big
right,
announcement.
Slow my roll. We do.
need to.
Oh my God, is this happening?
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Let's do it.
Guys, October 26th.
It's a Saturday night.
It's a Saturday night.
It's a costume party.
Save the fucking date. It is the cheapest party you will have in town.
And you know
the
we like
cheapest
to
Halloween party.
You know we like to bring party favors as well. So read into that as you will.
Read
but
into that as you will.
guys, we're going live. We're going
going
live.
Going live. It is the Alternative Babe Show 2019.
Damn right.
Entertainment. Keeping it casual, and then our babes.
Oh, it's about damn
crime. So
Yes.
it's going to be a Halloween show, and it's going to have everything you want on the state entertainment Halloween. Maybe she can dress up as
Oh, I don't know.
I'm
Are you going to
thinking about
reveal?
it. I have
No.
a friend joining me on the episode.
Who's joining you?
My friend Lacey. You might know her as Las Vegas Gal. Anywhere you go online, just
All
look
right.
up Las Vegas Gal,
Okay.
and she's going to be joining me. We're still deciding if we're going to stick to on this day or just go with a general Halloween theme.
All
So
right.
we're still we
So
want to do
much.
what comes organically for
Okay.
us.
And we're going to have some true crime with Justine and Brittany.
Yes, and some stranger danger. I
Yes.
love their vibe.
Yes.
We've joined together some of our favorite Las Vegas just
female-driven podcast.
Yeah,
Lost
and,
Babes.
and we're gonna have
Lost Babes.
we're gonna have a really fun event. We did it before, but guess how much tickets are, you guys? Like that means like no freebies. You don't need it. Just buy them and come show up.
$5.
$5.
Tickets
That's
are
amazing.
$5. It's going to be at Pole Fitness Studio.
Saturday, October
October
26th.
Wear your costumes. There's a fucking costume contest.
Cool prizes
Oh,
too.
cool prizes.
Vegas Born Photography is going to be hooking up a free photo shoot. So that's just a little tease.
Yeah.
Just a little tease and a little taste.
We got so much planned.
the
for you
party's
guys.
on. Don't miss it.
This
okay?
is the cheapest Halloween party you'll find in Vegas.
And it's cool because it's the Saturday before Halloween.
Yeah.
So you can still do your debauchery
Yeah.
on Halloween night. And still, this just makes the party last longer.
Here's the thing, too. Pole Fitness Studio is right next to the Palms.
Palms.
So
it's our show's from 8 to 10.
Yeah.
So then you could go to Chaos for whatever Halloween party they're having.
So here's what I'm thinking, guys. I think tickets go on sale this Friday.
Tickets on sale this Friday.
Tickets on sale Friday. All right. So we're going to drop the link. You can find it, keepingitcasualpodcast.com.
Love language. That's where we were.
Who is Ashley Hoover Baker?
Who is
And what is her love language? Married? Single?
I'm married, and I'm going to tell you the way to my heart. It's through my stomach.
Oh, so you are the man of the relationship?
My husband's a chef.
Oh.
And I love to eat. Eating is my favorite thing to do.
Same,
There's
girl.
nothing more than I love than a good meal.
Same.
I love food from all cultures, all countries. I would enjoy going to the Nomad for dinner just as much as sometimes I like going to like a food truck. Like I think there's beauty in everything.
What would that love language be? Is it
I
acts
don't
of
know.
service?
That would be act of service because he
Yeah.
cooks for you.
That's right. He feeds you. He gives you your number one need.
Yeah,
Besides
yeah.
the dick.
Besides the D.
Food's more important, Bree. You'll notice when you're married.
Yeah, food's really important to me.
Bree's like, it's the dick.
Dude, I saw
she's younger and single.
I saw this meme. Hold on, you guys. I saw this meme that I sent to my friend because it's so true for the both of us because we've both been through like the same type of breakup this year. And it said, when you miss the bomb ass dick, but remember it's attached to a demon. And it's like a little girl crying in the picture.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so true.
my
and so
gosh.
sad.
You know what? And then you think like, was it really worth it? And then sometimes you're like, yeah. And sometimes you're like, nah, like no.
Yeah, there's been some small
Dicks.
regrets, mostly. That's why.
See, this is why, like, okay, so you guys are making fun of me for being like a comedian fucker, but this is why I fuck comedians because they don't give a fuck. Like, I used to be solely a groupie and I would fuck only musicians, and they're a little too sensitive. Like, comedians are like, I don't give a fuck, and they will fuck you in any which
can
way
laugh
possible.
themselves.
Yes, and then they'll high five you afterwards and bring you water. It's great.
That's cool. No, one of my favorite people in this whole world is Chris D'Elia. I don't know if you know the comedian.
God, I have like such a weird crush on him.
Dude,
Yes.
he's my daddy. Not only because
he's a
I am part
daddy.
of his cult, and he is the daddy of the cult.
Yes.
I am a part of it. I'm not really in a cult, you guys. I mean,
Is he the guy with the eyebrows?
No,
He's
Chris.
got very like he has a lot of expression in his
Yeah,
eyebrows.
I think I know what you're talking about. Brown
He's
hair,
scruffy
kinda
looking,
long.
kind of
Yeah,
Keanu.
he was on the
looking.
show with Whitney Cummings.
Yes,
Whitney.
he was on the
Yes.
Whitney
Like a
Cummings
less
show.
attractive version of Keanu Reeves.
Why
but
is
he's cute.
Whitney Cummings' show so terrible and she's so funny? She's a good writer.
haven't-
She
Anyways,
wrote.
never
She
mind.
wrote Two Broke Girls. That was a great show.
I know, but her doing her own show was
Yeah,
good.
Whitney
Anyways,
was corny. It was
sorry.
very like I Love Lucy.
I love Whitney so much. You guys, I
do
read her
too.
so
book.
smart. Yeah.
I read her book, and
She's
then
badass.
I saw her at the Comedy Store in LA,
That's
and we
awesome.
thought she was amazing. My husband and I saw her. We've been fans ever since. We just happened to be in the front row, and she like did the whole set to my husband and I, which was really cool.
Oh, she like
Ooh.
put through you, inserted
so she
you
came
into the
to
whole thing.
to town. She came to town.
Town.
To
That is where we
town.
live.
And I had just read her
Basically.
book, so I brought her book in. And then the person who was seating us is like, "Oh, you have her book. You should sit up front."
You were like, yes.
Yeah, well, so she signed my book for me, was the nicest
Aw.
human being ever, wrote down her publicist email and is like, anytime I'm here, just email and we got you.
Okay,
so I would love for you guys to be my date next time Whitney's in town.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going.
I'm
I
here
take
for
back
that.
what
It's
I
already
said that
sold
her
out.
show wasn't
She's
that funny. Sorry.
amazing.
Maybe I will be opening
Not everything's
for
a
her.
win. We've not been successful in everything we've tried.
No, and you know what? Sometimes you have passions for a lot of things, and you finally are like, but I'm really good at this.
Right.
And she's like, it's just like your most favorite passion sometimes, but it's also like
She's
I'm
so
really
great at stand-up.
I'm really
though.
fucking good at this.
Stand-up
That
is
this is what I like to do.
Her stand-up is amazing.
Yeah.
Like Your Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, perfect.
Right.
And the one she did before that, Money Shot, hilarious. Who knows? Maybe I'll be opening for her next time she's
That
in
would
town.
be amazing.
Confidence over here. I love it.
Her Me Too material
Yes.
is fucking fantastic. Coming from a beautiful woman
Yes.
who is in comedy,
Yes.
which is still a man's world,
Oh,
which is a
100%.
changing world, but it's a slowly changing world.
Yeah.
And she's doing it, and I think she's a fucking boss bitch.
Yeah.
I actually, okay, I'm going to say this. I have issues with Amy Schumer. Like, I like her, but I know she's, like, been known to steal jokes and stuff, and she's been, like, very rude to people. This was last year. There was this guy who was doing his like little showcase, and she walked in and she was like, "Hey, can I have 5 minutes on stage in the middle of your set?" Like in the middle of his fucking show.
That's
Amy
fucking
Schumer
rude.
did that. Yeah. So as much as I want to love Amy Schumer,
Right.
she does stuff like that. So like Whitney Cummings at least gives me something.
Right.
Like Chelsea Handler too. She's another amazing.
Sarah Silverman,
Sarah
top
Silverman,
fucking
yes.
notch right there.
Yes.
I have Sarah Silverman and Whitney Cummings' book if you guys want to borrow.
I have all the Chelsea Handler books, and I haven't read many adult novels, but I did
Chelsea
read hers.
Handler is hilarious.
She's great.
She like the way she writes too. It's like I literally will be laughing and crying
Yeah,
at
she's
the
a
same
great
time.
and that's Chelsea's thing. She's a great fucking writer.
Yeah.
But her stand up was like I saw her here at the
At the Chelsea?
God, it was
That would be
years
too
ago.
cool.
Honestly,
No. I saw
it was
her
like
at the Chelsea.
10 years.
Oh my
I think
God.
it was. It was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was Area 108 days.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
Yeah.
That wasn't at the Cosmo then.
Yeah, no, I think it was pre-Cosmo. Anyways, but Jenny McCarthy was there that night. Ran
Oh,
into her.
shit.
Yeah, it was one of those nights.
It had to have been
Weird
at the Hard Rock.
Who I think we'll be talking about later on in this episode,
Stop.
just based on this day.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going to throw you a little Jenny McCarthy tidbit later on.
Yes, I love that because I don't know nothing about.
So
Jenny
we're going to
McCarthy
kind of
on this
morph
day.
our shows together
Yeah.
for an episode, and we're kind of going off the beaten path for. Is that the right term, beaten path?
Snooki
Yeah.
calls it spiraling, so that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
told you
So
watching
one
Jersey Shore.
time I went to go see the Backstreet Boys show, which is one of my favorite things in the whole world.
At the Planet Hollywood.
Yes. I
It's
saw
so
it.
good.
I saw it 6 times.
I almost wore my Backstreet Boys shirt here for you today,
Oh
but
my
I
God,
didn't.
I would have loved that.
But look what I
would've
did
loved
for
that.
her. Peg my
She
pants.
Fucking
Wait, where are they at?
tight rolled her pants.
I
you
love
guys.
it. See, I'm doing very like I did very my so-called life. That's what I was feeling today.
Yes.
The red hair. Oh, guys, I dyed my hair red.
Bree is a new woman. Okay,
She is a
She's
red woman.
She is an auburn minx right now. It's
very
very
feisty
deep
and
and
fierce.
yes.
So I was like, the red is very Angela Chase, but like the high ponytail with the curls is her best friend.
I love the high pony.
Rayanne.
Yeah, Rayanne.
Graff.
And the pants.
Oh, Rayanne.
She was
the
so
coolest.
cool.
We all wanted a friend like Rayanne.
This outfit, I was feeling very Ty from Clueless
Oh
when
my
she's
God,
doing
yes.
the I wanna be a
Supermodel. Oh
Yes.
my gosh. It's
I love it.
Amazing.
I was feeling very 90s.
Okay, are we
today.
showing our outfits? Okay, because
Yes.
I'm wearing high-waisted.
Oh yes, and hi.
Yes.
I'm wearing high-waisted jeans from Target.
love
Look
them.
at these.
Those,
They are
those Target jeans
they're
are
stretchy
amazing.
jeans at the top. They're like high-waisted sweat stretchy jeans. I don't even know. $25. You guys, I'm wearing
Amazing.
Target jeans. My belt
Okay,
fell off.
so I'm gonna have to go ahead and this is a little. What is it called when you do like advertising within the show? But I'm at
A little
least-
sponsor.
Yeah, this is a little sponsorship. I
Yeah, we're
didn't do
sponsored
this-
by Target, guys. We're doing
Yeah,
real
we
good.
are.
Target. If you would like to sponsor on this day entertainment, we can talk.
We got sponsored by My So-Called Life, the reboot that's
Yeah.
gonna happen because we said it.
Oh my God! And it's gonna star Jared Leto. I'm putting that into the universe, and we're gonna make it fucking happen.
Okay,
you
Jared
guys.
Leto and his cult.
and the cult. Like, oh my God, we do need to talk about that.
Yes, we do.
Friends, I'm wearing Kira Grace Yoga, who is kind enough to give some amazing looks to me, and I love it. Thank you so much, Kira Grace. I just have to
Thrasher
see
yoga
these
legs.
pants are the best yoga pants I've ever owned in my life.
They look really fucking
I love the
cute.
slash.
I love the
St-
slash.
Hold on. So these are, it's all designed by women. It's all made in the USA. It's
Okay.
women owned, women operated, handmade. It's still an investment. Honestly, it's worth it.
Put it there.
But you know what? I honestly believe in like good workout clothes, like investing a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Don't like go Lululemon. one.
Those are made in China. just so
Fabletics
you know.
is now at downtown Summerlin.
I
so
know
need to go.
Fabletics is at downtown.
I have a
Summerlin.
pair of Fabletics pants that lasted for 5 fucking years, and I swear that
Yeah.
it was
Thank
like
you,
right
Kate
when they
Hudson.
started out.
Kate
Yeah,
Hudson could sell me a handful of sand while I'm on the
do
beach.
better than
and
my
I would
Victoria's
buy it.
Secret stuff.
Exactly.
Better.
It's way better than
And I
Victoria's
could never
Secret.
afford
and cheaper.
Lululemon.
And cheaper.
They don't
Never
make
owned Lululemon.
I've
I
never
said
bras
it.
for my body at Victoria's Secret. Like
No.
their bras don't fit me.
That's what
Okay,
Bree
I
said.
have issues with their bras. So I'm a 38 triple D.
Uh-huh.
Hey. So I got the 38 triple D from Victoria's Secret, and it separated my chi-chis. It like took
Okay.
the tits and separated them instead of pushing them together and
Oh,
making
no.
them
I'm
friends.
gonna do, and guys, I don't want you to think all I do is promote like fucking brands, but I
Please
get paid
do.
by these people.
Yeah.
But there's this
Let's
place
go.
in town for real intimate apparel. They'll measure your boobs. It's girl and audience. I've been wearing a 38 double D my entire life. They measured me and they're like, "You're a 34G." I said, "What?" They're
Oh.
like, "You've been wearing so far the wrong size." And when I realized it, I wasn't wearing bras right.
Yeah.
Like for like 37 years of my life.
Oh, they're like,
I
push
was
those
wearing,
babies forward.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay.
ladies.
Like I am a big believer in that company.
Let
like
me,
and I
let me
won't-
lay down some secrets for you guys. I used to
Please.
work for Victoria's Secret. They do not measure right.
right.
They
'cause
do
it-
not
it's
measure
commission.
correctly.
Right.
No, I didn't make commission.
Really?
I made $7 an hour, no commission.
Oh, that's terrible.
The limited does not pay.
Yeah, don't be bossing around the Victoria's Secret models, but you boss those around if you get a chance. But
Yeah.
the workers there, yeah, they get no commission, all right?
No, we
Oh,
don't.
that
I
sucks.
Don't be
not
flashing
even
them your
on
tits
credit
unless
card
they ask
sold
for
did
it.
I make commission?
That's
Oh, really?
ridiculous.
No, I couldn't even make commission on the credit card sold. But I was the top seller at the store I worked at, and I got smiley faces next to my name on the wall.
If you were in my class when I taught elementary school, you would have gotten the same reward.
What grade did you teach?
I taught everything from kindergarten through 5th grade.
Oh my gosh.
And I even worked for like the district in the
Oh.
sense that like I trained new teachers.
Wow.
So when people were like they had degrees in other things because Vegas is like so hard up for teachers that they would be like, "Oh, you have a degree in hospitality? Great. Take a few weeks of coursework, a couple months depending on the program, and you can become a teacher." And I taught those classes too. Like I did a little bit of everything.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's really
Interesting.
not fun to be a teacher.
No,
Is there a reason why
wow.
Clark County has like one of the worst school districts? I see that face.
It's really sad that they do because there are great schools here. There are amazing schools.
Well, we both went to LVA, and I know when I went there, it was one of the top 20 schools in the nation. It's not anymore, but it was when I went there.
It
And I'm
was-
sure
yeah.
when you went there too.
it was
yeah.
very elite when I
Yeah.
went there. Like,
It
because
was
I was like the
super elite.
5th graduating class there.
Class of 98.
98.
See, I was
Yes.
2005, so I was like very
Right,
young
in the
range,
very
at the
early
school.
stages.
And it was it was in one of the top 20. It was one of the top 20 schools in the nation. It was very prestige. Like people, you'd be like, "Oh, I go to Las Vegas Academy," and people would be like, "Oh, you're an Academy student."
Exactly. Exactly. And I love my LVA family. Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
still
me
friends with them.
too.
Like, I still talk to my LVA people on a regular
Oh,
basis.
exactly. But it's not like the prestigiousness of the school is not where it used to be.
Right. Well, I think there's 2 performing arts schools in town now.
Hopefully there's more.
What?
I think Del Webb is performing arts now. Yeah, because there was so much overflow. Because so many kids.
Well, that's why it was so cool about LVA. It was like once you auditioned and you got in, like
The
you
talent
were,
of the future. Like, find out who you are and what you're good at and what you're inspired by, and build your brand.
Right.
Build some
Yes.
service for the universe. If
Exactly. Exactly.
you could serve yourself and the universe, then go for it.
Here's what was cool about LVA. You probably went to this because it was very big on alumni. We were the first school to ever put on a student production of the full Broadway play Les Miserables.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I did see that show.
Yes,
it was
yes.
beautiful.
I
It was
was
beautifully done.
I was a townsperson number 352.
It was
Yeah.
a beautiful production.
It was great. They bought like the turning Broadway stage
was
for it
amazing.
and everything. Here's the thing about LVA. It was also not only were you competing for leads and solos and shit, you also had a very high GPA. Like you needed to be in AP and honors courses constantly.
Guy, my school was like Miramar High School. It was like go to school and try not to get into a fight. And like most of the time I just skipped with my friends and
In
worked my
10
job at the
years of
mall.
LVA being open, there was like 2 fights. fights. Yeah.
Happy kids. Let them do what they want.
Exactly.
They have expression at school. I think that's smart.
Right. I legit had this conversation with somebody the other day, and well, you have kids, like the best advice, like somebody who was a teacher that I can give to somebody is keep your fucking kids busy.
Yeah.
Whether it's dance, band, chess club, robotics,
Yeah.
a foreign language, whatever they like. It doesn't matter what they like.
Let them
MMA
express
fighting,
themselves.
do whatever. Keep them busy, and that keeps them out of trouble. Parents out there, that's the best I can do for you. That's all I got.
Extracurricular. Sorry, you got to drive it to them. Keeps
Keep
you out of
them
trouble
busy.
too.
Yeah.
Keeps you from cheating on
Taking
your
care
spouse.
of the kids. That's right. Where are you at?
So do you want to get into some on this day stuff?
Yeah.
Hey, it's MJ.
And Bree from the Keeping It Casual podcast.
And Ashley from On This Day Entertainment.
And Brittany and Justine from It's About Damn Crime.
And Scott. You guys, we're having a live show.
Saturday, October 26th.
From 8 to 10 p.m.
That's right. Tickets are only $5.
$5, the cheapest Halloween party in town.
Of all time.
There's going to be costume contests.
Yeah. There's going to
local
be
giveaways.
Yeah, we've got a ton of fun shit in store, but it's going to be a very fun, interactive live podcast event.
The Alternative Babe Show 2019, featuring On This Day Entertainment, Keeping It Casual, and It's About Damn Crime.
Yes.
And thank you to Pole Fitness.
Pole Fitness Studios.
That's amazing. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Yes.
Tickets on sale right now for only $5. Go to keepingitcasualpodcast.com to get in.
Or you can go to On This Day Entertainment on social media, either Instagram or Facebook, to see how you can buy your ticket.
Or you can go to It's About Damn Crime podcast.
Yeah, we'll do it too. They're really. We promise we're not making it up. They're actually going to be there.
Going to be there.
It's not going to be like CGI screens of
Yeah.
those two women. Like,
No,
they will be there.
They will be there.
It's going to be killer. All right, guys.
And we look forward to seeing you.
Bye.
We have had so much fun. We showed up here. Ashley has the best host of all
She's
time.
a great hostess.
We're recording at Ashley's pad, and she's just got us great cheeky wine glass. Mine says Real Housewives of Las Vegas.
Mine says, drink up witches.
And I have a very classic old New Orleans
Nolens.
cup
My ever-
of cartoons from
Yes.
the 60s.
We know how Brie loves New Orleans.
I do love New Orleans.
Yeah, it's where I grew up.
I'm so jealous.
So, like, seeing all your pictures just brought it back all the fucking feels. And when we do our tour in 2020, we're going to have to do New Orleans.
Of course, of course. You've never been, right?
No, I've never been.
husband's not been.
My God. It's already sold out.
It's
the time.
There's so many bars in New Orleans where we could do live shows.
Yeah.
Well, and there's a Cat's Meow here now in Vegas. And
Yes.
I'm dying to go there because I think it might be affiliated with the Cat's Meow in New Orleans, and that's one of my favorite places. So if we can somehow like talk to the people here and be like,
Yes.
hey, let's work out something.
Yes.
I love the way she thinks.
Yes.
This is new part of the crew, babes.
Yes. All right, guys.
Yay.
Alternative Babe Tour 2020. It's already sold out.
Guys, it's happening.
All right, we're going to get into some On This Day entertainment. So tell us, on this day,
On this
September
day,
4th.
I'm really excited about our little spin that we're going to be doing. We're going to
Yes.
be looking through the On This Day lens, but with the idea of relationships.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And sex and everything in between.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, because you guys release on Wednesday, I wanted to take a trip to the 4th of September.
Yes.
In the year 1997. Do you guys remember how cool MTV used to be?
Oh,
Yes.
before it started doing all the stupid
R.I.P.
reality shows.
Oh my God. MTV
Well, when it was
the
just
best.
Real World and Road Rules, that's the
Right.
only reality shows they
was
had.
already
It was great.
It was downhill once they started the Carson Daily TRL. Sorry, that's when they started showing like 5 seconds of
loved
videos.
A little TRL. I'm not even.
I
Gonna
know,
lie.
it had its, but it killed all the videos. Like they stopped showing full length videos.
That's true, but didn't you want to sit in that fucking audience? Like,
just-
none of us can, like, when it was like Britney Spears Day, you totally wanted to sit in that audience.
I love Spring Break and like downtown Julie
Dude,
Brown. Like,
yes.
Spring Break
like-
on MTV was my drug of choice.
When
Like
you-
I love Spring Break.
when
more
you
than anything.
when you're like watching like downtown Julie Brown, I'm here at the club party and this is my job. I'm
Now
like,
on
I want that to be my
conservative
job.
news. Like, how is downtown Julie Brown on? No, it's Kennedy. I'm sorry.
Kennedy.
I'm so
Oh, on
sorry, Julie
Sirius?
Brown. I'm so sorry,
never
and I
go
take
there.
that back.
Kennedy is on Sirius XM.
Yeah,
And she's conservative, and and that's
She's
fucking
on Fox
insane.
News,
It's
too.
fucking
Go, girl.
insane.
She's found her voice in her platform.
Stacey
You know what,
Dash
dude?
too.
Yeah. From her going from MTV, being like the baddest bitch on MTV, to all of a sudden like delivering news, and I'm using the term news loosely via
Yeah.
Fox. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. Okay.
I know.
Yeah, it's
so-
weird.
Everybody has their own news of choice.
Exactly. My cousin made this great meme, and it said, Fox News is doing to our parents what they thought MTV was doing to us.
Kennedy did it to both generations.
Yes. 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 It sure as shit. Seriously.
Yes,
girl.
queens. Okay.
Yes.
All
So
right.
I'm going to take you guys on a trip
Yes.
to 1997.
MTV's still playing videos.
And this is when the VMAs were awesome.
I was 10.
I'm thinking Linkin Park.
So I'm going to tell you some of the songs that were nominated for Video of the Year.
Yes.
Oh, I love
And I'm going to ask you guys to guess what the winner was.
Yeah, you better give
Okay.
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 So, Beck, The New Pollution.
Ooh.
Jewel, You Were Meant for Me,
Aw.
which is a great relationship song.
Yes.
9 Inch Nails, The Perfect Drug.
Ooh.
I love
I
that
see
one.
the look on your
You
face,
are
Bree.
the
I am
perfect
speaking
drug.
her language right now.
Yes.
I'll play that in the
And a couple more. No Doubt, Don't Speak. I mean, seriously. And then lastly, nominated for Video of the Year in 97, Jamiroquai's Virtual Insanity.
That
It
one
was
won.
fun.
Which one? You're voting
Jamiroquai.
Jamiroquai. You're rooting for
Was it Virtual Insanity? So,
So-
this is for best video.
Best
Yeah.
Video. Virtual Insanity, New Pollution, You Were Meant for Me, The Perfect Drug, Don't Speak.
Honestly, I feel like Bree was so sure. Like she kind of like, no, I go with Bree.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? You know your partner. Because the correct answer is Virtual Insanity
I
by
fucking knew it.
Jamiroquai.
There was conviction in that answer. I was like, I can't guess.
She
something
owned that
else.
answer.
Yeah.
Like you owned that shit. And as amazing as Jamiroquai in that song and that video,
Yeah.
I mean,
That
honestly,
hat.
every time the hat. Every time when you guys are at the airport and you go on that walkway, do you think of him?
No, but I'm going to
I
now.
will now.
Every
I will
time
now.
I'm like, I feel like Jamiroquai right now.
Ooh.
I wanted to talk to you guys about "Don't Speak" by No Doubt.
Let's do it. Gwen Stefani, who's seen the show, we have.
I haven't yet, and I
See
need
it.
to because it's so on brand.
show?
For me.
Gwen Stefani show at Planet Hollywood.
Oh, oh my gosh! I thought like a documentary. She doesn't open up much.
Netflix, is this happening?
Yeah.
No, but it should.
Me and Bree went to go see it at Planet Hollywood.
It was funny. Like we went
I
to
haven't
like
been yet.
a media night for Dope. Our girl Kelsey. If you
Yeah.
listen back to
What's up?
She
Shout out to
Bad.
Kelsey.
We went to a media night and I was like, hey, you want to go see Gwen Stefani tonight? And she was like, fuck yeah, I want to see Gwen Stefani
Hell, I
tonight.
wanna see
She's
Gwen
like, well, I
Stefani
didn't.
every
She like
night.
sprung it on me like at 6:30. She's like, I got these Gwen Stefani tickets because that's how it is.
Yeah.
Wasn't my industry,
Yeah.
the radio industry. You get tickets last minute. The winners don't come, and they're like, hey, we got these extra tickets. And sometimes you're like, it's Madonna. Do I really want to go? You do get a little,
Exactly.
you
I've
do get a
been
little
tired
jaded.
all week.
Yeah, that's basically what you do. And then, but this
You
one,
get a little
like,
jaded.
Gwen Stefani, totally worth
She's
it.
like, I didn't know if you'd want to go. I'm like, fucking, are you kidding me? It's Gwen Stefani.
Let's go.
I met, fun fact, I met Gwen Stefani at a Halloween
She
party
did.
Oh my God, that's
in
a dream.
2004. And it was her brother,
Yes,
Eric.
the songwriter.
Yes.
Yes.
So he was he throws a Halloween party in Melrose like the weekend before Halloween, like
Yep.
always the weekend before. And I went with friends. I was like, "Do you think Gwen's gonna be here?" He's like, "Well, I always see her here. Yeah, probably." And I'm like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh my god!" And so I was walking through the crowd, and there was like this beautiful, bloody, covered in blood nurse and
With
then
her bloody doctor.
Gavin with the hot doctor, like just a white t-shirt and a white button up, and like all splashed in blood. And I was like, "Oh my god!" Would you take a picture with me? So I had the picture.
Oh my God.
I'm wearing an afro wig. She was like, "Babe, you come take the picture?" Like, "Babe." And he was like, he wandered off. she tried. But she was so gorgeous. I was just like, oh my God, you're so gorgeous. She was like at mid 30s because I was like young 20s.
That's one of those celebrities that I would.
in her 50s now,
vanilla
and
ice
she
moment.
looks seriously. She looks younger than she did in her 20s. Like, tell us about "Don't Speak."
It's one of my favorite breakup anthems.
Oh yes,
I
definitely.
mean,
Disguised as a band breakup anthem.
exactly.
But also a little truth to that too.
because of Tony and Gwen's breakup.
Yeah.
it's deep on so many levels.
Yes.
Because this is one of those songs you can apply to a loss of a friendship,
Yep.
loss of a, romantic relationship, loss of a band, something to that
Yeah.
effect. So I think this song speaks to so many people on so many levels. but I love to sing karaoke to this song.
Do you really?
I
could never
love to
carry
sing.
it. Respect.
What I lack in singing abilities, I have in being able to tell a story through song.
When did I? We said one moment we just knew we love Ashley at our 1 year karaoke
It
party.
was our 1 year karaoke party.
I think we were at the bar
And
getting
she
shots,
fucking-
and all of a sudden we hear dun. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I was like, is somebody doing Straight Up? I fucking love this bitch.
And there I am singing Straight Up.
We're like,
dressed as Cher from Clueless.
Yes, and I did that for you, knowing
Sorry.
you're obsessed with Clueless.
Yes, I am.
because
So
why
great.
wouldn't you be?
Yes.
that was so great. We were like, she's the one.
She's the real MVP.
The real
like,
MVP.
Oh my God, you guys, thanks. How did you guys end up with a podcast? Before we start talking Don't Speak and getting deep into relationship drama and
That's how
all
it
of
rolls.
it.
First, we met years ago.
We're not going to say how many years ago, but
Yeah.
many years ago.
Like 12 years
work.
ago.
Yeah.
Yes, we were both working for
Yeah.
a radio station.
Yep.
Kind of always kept in touch because just good
Yeah.
vibes and good people. We never
Yeah.
hung out all the time because she was like 19
Yep.
and I was like 26 or so,
Yeah.
you know? So.
But we made it work, whatever.
cool.
And then she had posted that they were looking for a receptionist at my current job. And I was like,
yeah, at the radio station.
yeah.
so-
And I was just kind of like, well, let's see.
Right.
So I applied, got the job. We kind of started getting closer just because, I'm not 19
So I was like, oh,
anymore.
I miss you. And
Yeah.
like, it's great to have like old friends back.
Exactly. And then I was working on a project and she was working on a project, different podcasts.
For like months.
For months, and they just weren't taking off. And then I was going to be her online dating expert on her podcast.
We actually released the very first
episode we ever did.
It was for my podcast. Was
Yeah.
going to be called Sharing Secrets. Sharing Secrets.
Oh my God, yes. I love that you whispered when you said that.
Oh, yeah, I
That makes
put
it
the
even
that's
better.
a part of the intro.
Sharing secrets. I love it.
Some of the little filter I put on there. Like it has wings.
It was so good. It was so good.
Oh God. Sharing secrets.
Sharing secrets.
Anyways, it was so cheesy and corny, but the content was there. Our conversation, it was just so real and it was
Yeah.
fun. And so we released it. It's called the episode Before Keeping
Before
It
Keeping It
Casual. Yeah.
Casual, we released it.
Funny.
Yeah, so we record this episode and she comes in probably like a day or two later and she was like, do you want to just do a podcast together? And I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's
We're already
amazing.
ready to go. Let's book the photo shoot.
Basically, that's what we did. We recorded about 5 episodes. We did a photo shoot. We did the website, and we realized where our strengths lied within each other as a team. And
Yeah.
oh my God, over a year later, here we are. We've more than tripled our downloads.
We're already winning the couples trivia.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna go with what she says.
I guess originally we could say our teamwork started when we applied for Beat Shazam together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
pan
fun
out.
game.
We aced our audition.
We did. We were like, wow, do you feel some magic there? But
Yeah.
little did we know it was this podcast that was the magic
Yeah.
brewing.
Yeah.
But like we got every question correct, and where where I would fall, she would jump in, and where she would fall, I would jump in.
But from that audition to the time that we started our podcast, I had a baby who
Yeah.
was 3 months old, 4 months old.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And
I
we
had
think
plans.
that's why we didn't get on Beat Shazam, because she was really pregnant at the time we
Yeah.
auditioned.
Like
really
she's a
pregnant.
liability.
Yeah, they're like, so he's like, so when do you do? I was like, like any day.
Like a month, and he was like, "Oh, lies."
Yeah, they're just seeing like ambulances
Yeah.
and like crews being interrupting their set, and
I was like nervous. I was like, damn, girl, if I go into labor, that'd suck.
That would be hilarious.
We were really sure of ourselves we were going to get it because they were looking for pregnant girls.
They were
too.
looking for pregnant girls.
But I was like so pregnant. I was
You
like
were, like,
about to
pregnant
give
plus.
birth. Yeah, like it was
but
so
like
funny.
we're looking for a pregnant, not pregnant.
Yeah, basically that's what it was. But the guy was like, when we first like got through like the music round and everything, he was like, "I want you guys on the show." Like
I
he
know.
straight up was like, "I want you guys."
Straight
And
up played us.
then he was like, "Wait, how pregnant are you?"
And thank you for calling back to Straight Up by Paula Abdul.
Girl, oh, respect to that.
Okay, so
Okay, so let's get back to No Doubt, Don't
Yes.
Speak, breakups.
Okay, this was also they tried to play like, oh, it was a band breakup by talking about how like she was getting all the tension when they were
in the
press and
music
stuff.
video, yeah, no, but it was
Yeah.
actually written about Tony Canal.
Yeah, but you think there was some truth behind that as well? I think so.
Yes,
You
because
kidding?
I actually watched an interview because those first 2 albums they did, No Doubt and the Bacon Street Collection, they were touring, and they weren't making their big break. And then her and Tony broke up, and she wrote fucking Tragic Kingdom, which is one of the greatest albums. However,
So-
I have to say, Return of Saturn, one of the most underrated albums of all time, and it's fucking amazing.
It's a great
Thank you,
album.
preach, sister.
Yes.
I'm not going to disagree on that.
Yes,
not at
but
all.
So they wrote she wrote this entire album, Tragic Kingdom, about that breakup, and that's what launched them. And like their tensions were so high in the band. Oh my gosh,
I love it.
I
love
never
it.
get to talk about stuff like this.
I
is
love it.
fun.
I love your expertise on this.
We're both like huge music background and pop
Yes.
culture. That's why it was like, oh my God, we get to talk about
We get to talk about this stuff.
I love it. I love your, and well, that's my thing. Like, I am by no means an expert at anything.
No.
I'm
Neither
a
are we.
fucking fan though. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love entertainment. I love being entertained. I
Yeah.
love the artistry.
Yeah.
My thing is I just take things for what they are. Not everything is going to be Shakespeare.
Nope.
Not everything is going to be Reservoir Dogs.
No.
There's just going to be movies that are campy and fun. There's going to be just
Yeah.
silly things
Yeah.
that are just fun because it's fun. Do you guys want to go ahead and talk about the next thing?
Yes.
Not so
Yes.
much relationship, but I wanted to throw this out into
Yeah,
the universe
brings.
because you guys are badass bitches.
Yeah.
Aw, thank you.
Somebody who is into comedy and just into entertainment in general. We need to talk about, oh my God, 89, 99, 2009, 19, 30 years ago. That's my weekly doing math in front of everybody. I used to teach math. That's embarrassing. 30 years ago on the 5th of September, the Joan Rivers show premiered on the US TV. Joan Ranger salute. I'm a huge Joan Rivers fan.
many
Yes.
faces of Joan Rivers.
She just what's so great
Owning
about
it
her,
all,
she
too.
just never gave a fuck
Yeah.
when it came to her comedy.
Yeah.
She was just like, I am a woman and I'm going to talk shit about you and I'm going to be in your face.
And at the very end of her life, she
Yeah.
got away with so much because she was Joan Rivers.
Yes.
And she's an old fucking woman at this point.
Exactly.
There were
That-
like people currently picking on her on Twitter too. Still
she'd
to the
just be like,
day.
okay.
Yeah, and she's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
One
but
of-
she did that show on E towards the end of her life
Oh my
with
God, the
Kelly.
Fashion Police?
Yes,
Fashion
the
Police,
Fashion
yeah.
with
I
Kelly
still miss that
Osbourne.
show.
Fashion Police was so great. I
She just like, and she
fucking
didn't
love
care.
that show
I
so
loved it
much.
too.
So she had a daytime talk show. She was actually the first woman ever to have a late night talk show. Just a fun fact, because she
Ooh,
had
I
been.
love that.
Who's that late night guy that all of our parents watched? Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson, yeah.
She would like take over for him when he was unavailable and couldn't do the show. She would be a guest host, and it did really well. So they ended up giving her own show, which eventually turned into all different projects throughout life.
That's
Fashion Police towards the
amazing.
end. Yeah, amazing woman that I just wanted to go
love
ahead and
that. Props to you, Joan Rivers.
God,
All
what
right,
year was
fucking
that?
salute. That came out in '89. That was
89.
30
It took
years
that
ago.
long. It took that long for like some women to get some respect
and she
on
paved
the
the way
air.
for like Chelsea Handler.
Absolutely. We were
Yeah.
just talking about Whitney Cummings.
Oprah.
Oh my God, Oprah is everything.
Yes, she is.
Oh my gosh, what an inspiration. Speaking of inspiration, guys, can we talk about Sex and the City?
Yes.
All day,
Can
every day.
we?
That's
All
the
day.
only show I will continue to watch over and over. And the movie's on Netflix, and I tried to watch it,
It's
and then
terrible.
Vivian woke up, and I was like, "You cannot be watching the House Bunny's one thing, but you're not going to watch this movie."
No.
She's like, "What do they do?" I was like, "Oh, hold on."
Yeah.
The movies are
movie's
so
not good.
corny compared to the show.
They should have ended it. The show ended perfectly.
I think we
did.
all did want a movie. We were like, "Just give us more. We'll take whatever
Okay,
you got."
They
But it
shouldn't have
was
done the
just-
second movie.
the second movie was horrible.
Like what with the
It was
second
horrible.
movie? Like why did they
That
have to
vacation
like
was so
how many
stupid.
more Carrie and Big issues do we need to go through? Like stop. And the Carrie Big Aiden triangle, like it's played out now, guys.
And if
like,
you see a guy when you're on vacation on a different continent and you're like, oh, hi, Aiden, that's the universe telling you should be with Aiden.
That's what. Right? It's like, why did you
Fucking figure
disappoint
your
us?
shit out.
You disappoint us
Like,
so
figure your
bad.
shit out. And I'm not even necessarily team
When you turn around with the
Aiden,
baby.
But if
You're
that
like, no.
happens,
Yeah.
like that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
sees each other
She's
when
like,
you're
no.
on a different continent? You're
It's
not on-
big. You're so right. I
Oh my
would have been
God.
like,
Oh my God.
there he is again.
see, I didn't like Big for Carrie throughout the entire show.
Nobody.
Okay.
did. He just. I don't like to see a woman chasing after a man who just keeps
Exactly.
shitting on her. Fuck you.
I'm going to say something.
Controversial.
I felt that way watching Sex and the City the first time.
Okay.
I separated from Sex and the City for years. I went from watching it all day, every day. Like
Yeah.
those DVDs are like fucking worn out.
I know. I have the DVD
Like that
set.
shit, like you open it up and you can tell which seasons I liked more than others based on the quality of the
They're-
pieces.
yeah,
like
hands
some of them
down.
are in all kinds of plate pieces, but I've kept them all. On this day in 1999, so 20 years ago, was the premiere of the episode called, and I can't wait for this conversation, The Fuck Buddy.
Yes.
The Fuck Buddy.
Well, we thought we just came up with the fuck zone, which is
Yes.
just basically
The
that's
fuck
what you
zone.
stuck in.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
All right. Let's talk about the fuck buddy. I tried to have one. It turned into a relationship.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's my last relationship. It started off that I was telling MJ like, nah, I'm just trying to fuck him. Like, nothing more. We're just friends. No, we're just fucking. And MJ was like, mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was,
And I was like, no, it's nothing serious.
Except that it is.
Except that it was. I feel like there's no way you can have a long-term fuck buddy and not get some emotional attachment to him.
you can't. Anybody. I mean, you
Yeah.
can only like fuck for like a few weeks before you're like, what are we fucking doing here? Like when
Right.
especially the consistency of it, you know?
Exactly.
Is it on weekends? If it's a midweek thing, absolutely have the conversation ASAP because it's like, well, you're butting into my weeknights, okay? Is this
Exactly.
Am I moving in? What's going on?
Yeah, exactly. Like, am I going to be leaving a toothbrush here anytime soon?
I remember that.
Yes.
I remember that life. I used to live it.
I used to live that life too.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a fuck buddy before you were married?
Honestly, okay, let me be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of us have, right?
Yeah.
Just like, it's just easy.
Somebody just easy and convenient that
Yep.
it's like okay, and there's no much attachment. But then honestly, you can feel like one person's getting attached, or you're kind of getting annoyed,
Yep.
and you're like, this is
Right.
done because you don't want that full connection with somebody, obviously for a reason. Because you're like, you're just there's something about you that I can't. And then when they
Yeah.
start getting more attached, you're like, I think I
The
could,
best fuck buddy is an ex you have no feelings for any longer.
I haven't.
Not that I'm speaking from experience, but I'm speaking from experience.
That's what a friend said. I'm telling you for a friend.
No.
Yeah, no, I have a few exes who I remain in touch with that didn't end badly, and every now and then just pop one off and move on with your life.
Wow.
It's
See,
not
I've never-
complicated.
I've
It's
never
just
still with ex.
Me neither.
Not-
been able. No, I've not been able to figure that out.
No,
Once I'm
I know, I'm
emotionally
like-
attached, I don't think I can. But if I'm not emotionally attached, it doesn't matter.
maybe I was
Yeah.
never that emotionally attached to either.
Maybe
Oh.
you never loved him. Maybe you never even.
Well,
really
I
liked
didn't
him.
love either
Okay.
of them. No, definitely did not love them.
So that's more.
That makes it easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only loved. I
Yeah.
will only say I've loved 2 men that I've dated in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I've only loved 2 men, and I've talked about them both. Talked about both of them. The British prick, I loved him,
Wow.
and then my last boyfriend.
You guys, not even. That's some bullshit, man.
I know. I love 2 narcissists, guys.
Wow. We've lessons learned from every breakup. like you
exactly.
said.
Lessons learned from every breakup. But yeah, if you have an ex
Next.
that you can, I'm so fucking grateful. Yes. If you have a ex that you're not you had like not much emotional attachment to, and then the breakup was just kind of like cool, and you guys can still go to baseball games and stuff. Fuck them.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. I've never been in that position, but I'm not opposed to it. Now that I'm more mature and stuff, like if I was a single woman, maybe I could handle that. But
Yeah.
like when I
Yeah.
was dating, I was definitely not nearly that like emotionally stable to be able to handle something like
It's
that.
interesting to hear from like women, especially like slide into our DMs. We would love to hear some feedback on like whenever
Yeah.
you're getting out of a long relationship. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that can relate. They've been married for a long time. Maybe they're getting divorced. Like, what is your first dating boundaries and ranges, experience? It's
That's a good
definitely
question. Fuck their friend.
Yeah. Do you go back to an ex that's familiar? Do you go to somebody you know? I mean, that's gotta
You
be
fuck their friend.
especially when you
Not that I'm speaking from
Dude,
experience, but I'm speaking.
I fucked an ex's friend, and it's the
Oh, I
lowest thing you can do.
No.
and it's the best.
And it's
for
the
that
best.
reason.
It's the most
no, it's
petty
like,
thing.
well, no, and that's exactly why I did it.
Yeah.
No, I did it to be as shitty as possible, and it was the thing that hurt him the most.
I
And
have
for that,
one that I did it to be
yeah.
as shitty as possible. The other one was not to be petty or shitty. It was just that I had been attracted to him since I had first seen him.
Right.
And I was like, and then I finally got the chance, and I was like,
Might as well.
yes.
Exactly. We're right here. Let's do
And it wasn't a petty.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little preview for pole fitness next month, you guys.
That's
Love
what.
it.
That's LVA ballet coming out.
You didn't take PE, did you?
No.
Who takes PE at LVA?
No.
Like, I didn't even know they had PE.
Oh God.
What is PE? They're just like run around the track 11 times. You're
I don't
like,
know.
kill me now.
We had
fuck my
dance.
life.
We take like little smoke breaks like halfway around because when we got halfway, they
That's
couldn't
so
see us. We're
funny.
like,
The
as
thing
we
about
smoke our
LVA
cigarettes
is
and
the
keep
school is
walking.
so split up that you could take plenty of smoke breaks.
Yeah.
You could just walk right off campus.
Did they have the police station underneath it
Yep.
when you were there? It was
Yep.
so awesome. Because you would find like heroin needles out front of the school. Like you would see like needles and like fucking spoons and shit.
The
And then
best
there's a
part
police
of
station.
Yep, the best part of LVA had to have been because they've cleaned up downtown now, so you don't see this anymore. But like driving into school on the bus at 6 a.m. and seeing the sex worker turn her last trick of the night
my
as you're driving
God.
into school, because it was when downtown was still dirty.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So
like
bad.
it's
Yeah.
only come alive like the last
Few
maybe 10
years,
years,
yeah.
not even.
Yeah, so
Less
it
than
was
that.
when it was dirty downtown.
Oh gosh, they wouldn't deliver pizza to us when
Nope.
I was in high school. Like if it was like really late after school, like if it was a really late night
Yep.
rehearsal, they're
Yep.
like, yeah, we don't do that.
Oh,
Yep.
look at that! Oh, their schools delivered them pizzas. No, not mine.
Oh, God.
Oh,
All
that's
right, so
funny.
there's some fuck buddy info.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh.
I almost moved
Ashley
on.
getting me to spill the beans over here.
Yeah, I know.
All this sometimes now I know what it's like when people must come on our podcast and all of a sudden their head flips. They're like, "What did I just admit to? Like, what?
Seriously,
what
we've
did
had
they get
friends
me to
be like,
talk about?"
"Girl."
Right. Well, that's a really
I
good
don't even
thing.
know.
Like
They're like, I don't even know what we just talked about, but I hope it's okay.
I grew up like obsessed with Howard Stern, and
Really?
him more than anybody
Yes.
knows how to get things out of people.
Yeah.
Like people say
Respect.
things. Dude, Howard Stern is
Yeah.
he's
Anybody in
amazing at
broadcast-
what he
Movie
does.
Private Parts inspired the
Yes.
hell out of me forever.
Yes.
The first time I ever masturbated was reading that book.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, I stole the book from my parents because my parents both read it, and I knew it was like controversial, and like the E show was on, so like
Yeah.
I knew like the theme of the show, and I was reading it, and it was about like bathwater like coming down like, from the faucet, and I was like,
I could go watch porn on the internet like the first time I masturbated. So I'm definitely like,
we
Yeah.
were still like sneaking magazines from our parents at that point, like trying to figure out like, wow, okay, so this is how all this is operating. Cool.
yeah. Nope, mine was porn, which probably has a lot to do with my sexual appetite as an adult.
It's crazy. When I was a teacher, we would get Time magazines. Huge letters on the cover of the magazine just was porn. The word porn. And it was
Yeah.
a picture of a computer, and it was an article about how porn is considered to be like an epidemic as far as like people don't have functioning sex lives anymore because they're so immune to porn and things that are unrealistic that happen in porn that doesn't necessarily happen in like normal people's
Yeah.
lives. And I hear stories from my single friends about like how guys have to have porn on in the background when they have sex,
No.
and they can't or like things that guys like isms about guys these days. And like I don't know because I've been with my husband for so
Yeah.
long, but just
Check
things
out
I'm
of
like,
that. Get someone that respects you. That's for sure.
yeah.
Oof.
But like they don't have normal sexual appetites, as you said, because
I
of
don't have a
porn.
normal sexual appetite.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just fucked up.
I think we all think our kinks are fucked up too, you know, so it's okay. Whatever you have, as long as it's
Yeah.
your
No,
own.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I give great blowjobs and my men's are satisfied. So
That's all that matters.
Well, you know what? This is an LVA thing. I remember like the first time I like started like wanting to think about being sexually active and this and that. I remember asking one of my gay male friends like, "Well, how do you give a good blowjob?" And he said, "Watch gay porn and you'll learn."
Oh.
So that's how I learned how to give a blowjob, was by watching gay men go at it. And it didn't turn me on or anything. It was literally just
Hey,
like a
It's an educational
I think
experience.
if a man wants to know how to go down well on a woman, he should watch some lesbian porn for sure.
Absolutely.
not the lesbian, like real lesbian porn, not the
Yeah.
lesbian porn where they're like waiting for the man to come and
Ew.
fuck them still.
Are they doing it just for the guys to
Yeah.
like beat off to? Like, no, let the girls enjoy it. Like, that's
Yeah.
what we want to watch.
Exactly.
Like, we want them to be there for it.
Yeah, like no guys allowed porn. That's the kind of porn you're gonna learn
Yes.
from.
Can we take a hard turn?
Yes.
Okay. I love that all these
Make
are
it
on-
real hard.
Oh, it's so hard.
All right, guys. Well, if you want more, you're gonna have to wait till Friday.
Bonus
Bonus episode. Both shows.
Both shows. So you can find this whole episode on Keeping It Casual podcast.
And on This Day Entertainment.
Wherever you listen to podcasts, you can listen to the second part of our entertainment sex talk.
Yes.
Yes.
All the
All
sex.
the sex, all the entertainment.
Yes! Woo!
We are at Keeping It Casual podcast on Instagram.
At On This Day Entertainment on Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook, and don't forget the Fanny Pack Facebook group.
Do not forget the Fanny Pack Facebook group. I am in it. All right, and then you can find us personally. I'm at Bree Mixed on all social platforms.
I'm at MJ Radio Diva. And don't forget the big live show, Alternative Babe Show.
October 26th.
That's right.
Here in Las Vegas.
Pole Fitness
Full
Studio.
Fitness Studio.
Thank you so much, Pole Fitness.
Tickets $5 and they go on sale when the second episode drops.
Tickets are going on sale Friday, $5. You can go to keepingitcasualpodcast.com or On This Day Entertainment.
Yeah, and check On This Day Entertainment on Instagram and Facebook to see how you can buy your ticket.
Yep.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
Until next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.